program. Anyone coming into my program will lose 30 pounds of body fat in 16 weeks. I guarantee it. If you have 50 or 60 pounds to lose, it's going to take us about 24 weeks, guys. And then, of course, if you want to drop 100 pounds, it's going to take about a year. Kimberly just dropped 70 pounds in 10 months on my program. We are having her second knee surgery tomorrow down in Michigan, and then we're going to get her down another 70 at least pounds. So Sarah, so glad to see you. I hope you're having a great day. Marco's back. What's up? Marco is in the house. Marco, you remind me of my client Marco from Toronto, Ontario. I'm just waiting for after photos from this guy. He had a great transformation in my program. We put on a ton of muscle on this guy. We increased his testosterone by about 300%, and it was amazing. Marco's got a really good question. I want to say hi to Tara really quickly. First, Tara, I hope you're having a great day. What's going on, my girl? Marco's asking about maca. So as you guys know, I am a big fan of something called adaptogens. And just so everybody understands, I've also worked in the health and wellness supplement industry for 20 years, okay? 22 years, actually. And I still work for 3 different supplement companies. I work for an NAD plus company, which increases your NMN in the human body. There's actually no point in taking NMN. It doesn't do anything. You actually need NAD to get it into the cell. Okay, guys? I work for a heart company as well called Strauss Heart Drops. They're from Germany. They've been around for 300 years, guys. So we have a formula that will lower your cholesterol, get rid of any issues, stop the stroke, stop the heart attack. It's an absolutely amazing formula. It's still the great-great-grandson of the guy who made the formula in Germany 300 years ago, running the company named Peter Strauss. It's so cool, guys. And then, of course, I also work for a garlic company. We have numerous other products, like we have clean maxi pads for females and stuff like that, but they're not as popular. We've got a bunch of homeopathic kids remedies, of course, that I use with my kids, and anything clean and natural I use. So I worked for a company for 15 years that made an amazing maca product. Now, as you guys know, maca is an adaptogen. Why are adaptogens so amazing and so popular? I'm going to tell you right now. The one thing that every human on this planet, unfortunately, is under every day is something called stress. I got another question about bacon. Yee, can I get to your question on bacon in a moment? I just want to do everything in order here, guys. I will let you know I've got about 10 or 15 moderators that will come in and moderate the live. We want positivity in my live. I want you asking me health and wellness and fitness questions, but we want positivity. If anyone comes in and is negative or makes rude comments or is swearing, they will be blocked immediately by either myself or one of my moderators. So we want positivity, guys. I want everybody to come in and have a good experience in my lives. I go live every day, guys, at 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, Monday to Friday. Of course, Fridays I can't go live as long because I pick up my son from school on Fridays, but yes, we will be going live. So I'm going to get to the bacon question. The reason I'm telling you guys all this is because if I get behind in the questions, and Mike, my man, will remind you guys this, I will get to all your questions. We're going to go live for an hour and a half today because I have an appointment at 2:30 and then I have another client at 3:30, okay? I've got 2 brand new people joining my program today, and I have to do a face-to-face live call with them, okay? So here we go, guys. Every human on earth is under copious amounts of stress every day. If you don't understand what stress is, this is a negative hormone that gets produced from your adrenal glands. You have 2 adrenal glands on the back right here, sitting above your kidneys. The adrenal glands are part of your endocrine system. Hey, Nicole, how are you today? Good to see you on my Instagram live. Happy Thursday, or happy Thursday to all my Avengers fans out there. Nicole, thanks for coming in. Hit me up with any health and wellness or fitness questions. So we're talking about adaptogens, guys. So when you get stress from the adrenal glands that sit, of course, on top of your kidneys, and they're part of the endocrine system. Their job is to keep you alive and to actually produce hormones, okay? So let's go way back 100,000 years or 1,000,000 years. Happy Thursday, Nicole. And let's talk about stress. How did stress become, and why do we create stress? I was just reading my new book today. Where is it? Hold on, guys. I just ordered a brand new book in the mail the other day called Superhuman because Dave Asprey was in Calgary last week and I went and met the guy And I got one of his books and I just started reading it today. And even in the intro of the book, he's talking about our ancestors. Now, here's the deal, guys. When our ancestors got stressed, once again, the only thing the human body actually wants to do for you as a human is help you survive. It's all about survival, guys. So let's pretend we lived 100,000 years ago and we were living in a cave and it was cold and we had no fire and we haven't invented fire yet and everybody's trying to survive. What happens if you walk out of your cave one morning and you're going hunting? You want some food, right? Well, guess what happens? Your body sees a lion or a tiger, and they're fucking hungry too. Their job is to survive as well. We're all animals. We're all in the same species. So they want to come and kill you and eat you for dinner. What your job is to go kill animals and bring meat home for your family. That's why I'm eating a big steak when I finish off my 120-hour, 5-day fast. I'm going to have some bone broth first, but then I'm going to actually eat a beautiful medium rare steak with myoglobin on the plate. It's not blood, guys. Animals, when they are slaughtered, all the blood is drained out of them because they cut their throats and hang them upside down. I'm from a farm. We used to actually butcher our own animals. So the thing on the plate, guys, is something called myoglobin, and it's a very healthy nutrient for humans. So people that love their steaks cooked really well or whatever, charcoal, you're actually losing out on a lot of the benefits of steak. It's not supposed to be cooked too much past raw. You could eat raw meat every day if you wanted to, guys. I have a friend that only eats raw meat, including chicken. So again, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying humans can. So we went out to kill some animals, but what happened? The minute we saw a lion or a tiger, we know that thing wants to eat us, okay? So the next thing the human body does, and this is called the defense mechanism, is it produces something called cortisol. Cortisol is your fight or flight hormone response. So you're either going to have to get out and fight this animal and boom, 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 knock his teeth out, drag him by the tail home and get your wife to cook him up for dinner, because I'm sure the men were cooking back then. I think they were killing and the women were doing more of the cooking. Nowadays it's equal, right? Men and women cook, they get their food, they do everything together, which is wonderful. I love how we have evolved as humans. Here's the thing though, your body immediately doesn't care about anything else when it sees this lion or tiger. What it wants to do is focus on survival. So it pumps out something called cortisol through the adrenals into the veins, okay? The only shitty thing is the problem with cortisol production, if it's not good cortisol, like when you go to the gym, you do produce good cortisol as well. That's cortisol that's actually healthy for the human body. It's when you're under stress, anxiety, or you feel like there's a threat to the human body. That is when the bad cortisol is pumping through your veins. My girl Candace is on Instagram. Good to see you, my girl. I hope you're having a great day. Candace, we're talking about adaptogens, and I'm just explaining stress right now. And then we're going to get to the bacon question. I promise, I promise, I promise. Okay, somebody's worried about my hairline. So yeah, my hairline's wonderful. This is how I was born. So I don't know how your hairline is, but maybe you need to be blocked, eh? Mike, do we need to block the little pumpkin? Do we got pumpkins coming up? All right, guys, so here we go. Once you've got cortisol through your bloodstream, it causes a lot of disease in the human body. It is linked to cardiovascular disease, the #1 killer on the planet. It is linked to cancer, the #2 killer on the planet. It is linked to diabetes, #3. Alzheimer's and dementia, 4 and 5. And then, of course, we know what #6 is. We don't even have to talk about #6. So when you have cortisol in your body, you cannot access fat for fuel. It starts storing fat in your organs because it wants you to be able to run away from this tiger or run up a tree and save yourself and your family. So what's been happening now for the past, how many years, guys? 100? What's going on with humans? It's probably 100,000 more like, but here's the deal. What's happening now, because we're living in such a convenient lifestyle. And by the way, guys, anyone new, I haven't eaten food in almost 96 hours. I am doing a 5-day fast right now. So yes, I have a ton of energy, and yes, all I'm drinking is water. So what happens now, guys, of course, is let's say you are going to pick up little Johnny at baseball practice and it's really busy on the road. So you're annoyed. You're looking at your clock like, holy shit, I'm going to be late. Or you're standing in the line at the bank and you want to get some money or you want help, and it's a busy day. It's Friday and it's crazy. What humans have done, guys, how we have adapted to this fight or flight response is every human on earth right now is treating your everyday just a simple event like going to the bank or picking up your kid or going through the drive-through as a stressful event. This is part of why 75% of humans are overweight and obese, because what's happening is you're turning every life event into a stressful situation that's bad enough that your actual adrenal glands say, whoa, I have to make sure Jason survives. I don't want him to die. I'm going to pump out cortisol. Cortisol is what allows people to lift up cars when a victim is laying under a car. It gives you that crazy strength. It's going to allow me to run away and protect myself or my family. Hey, Randy's in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you on my Instagram Live. Guys, Randy's one of my clients who's down 32 pounds in 16 weeks of my program, just like everybody else. So, Randy, shout out to you. I hope you're having a great day. How you feeling, my buddy? We're talking about adaptogens and stress, Randy. We had a great question right up here from Marco. So what we need to do as humans, as a species, is to stop allowing our stress and our fight or flight response to take over. Because your adrenal glands make epinephrine, norepinephrine, they make adrenaline, they make noradrenaline, and they also make cortisol, okay? Cortisol is the nasty motherfucker that gets you sick and makes you overweight and obese. The minute you think a stressful thought, guys, you're already storing body fat in your stomach, because the human body knows you can convert fat to fuel anytime it wants, and guess what happens? It'll store fat in your belly around your organs to protect you, and when you need a fuel source, and you, like me, I'm fasting, like Mike, he's fasting, we have no food. We're gonna compare ourselves to cavemen right now. Me and Mike have gone 4 days without food, and we can't find any food. All the animals are gone, they have hibernated. All the ground is frozen, it's winter. There's no plants, there's no berries, there's no twigs, there's nothing to eat. Unless we can go find an animal to eat, we're going to starve. We could starve for 30 days. The difference between starving and starvation mode is there's no food. So guess what? When you starve yourself, or when a human has no food and they don't know when they're going to eat again, there's a big problem. Your body makes cortisol. Because I know I'm going to eat Friday night, my body's not making cortisol. My body's making healthy hormones and doing healthy things, because I know in my brain there's food available, okay? My pantry's full, my fridge is full. So there is a big difference, excuse me guys, from starving and starvation than actually somebody fasting properly. And just so you guys know, there's no point in fasting unless you go for 48 to 72 hours or more. Go watch my video I posted at 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time on TikTok, and it's going to explain to you why. Okay, let's regress though. Let's get back to the stress, and let's get back to the adaptogens, okay? So what we don't want to do is have a bunch of stress running through our veins all day long. Like I said, it increases your blood pressure, it increases your cholesterol, it stores fat in your belly, it makes your sleep moods unavailable because you can't get into REM state. It messes with your pineal gland, which is your sleep, awake, and sleep regulator. It messes with everything, guys. So we want to try to do cortisol reducing activities, which are stress reducing activities. I do about 5 or 6 per day. I meditate daily, which is called sitting in silence. I go to the gym daily and do resistance and cardiovascular training. I read a book in silence every day. That's why I just bought a brand new book, guys. Can't wait I just started reading it today. I think I did 10 pages. I sit in my far infrared sauna every day. That's another de-stressing anti-aging technique. Now, if you're super busy, like I am, I'm super busy, I do all the things I can to anti-stress, de-stress my body. But the question from Marco was about adaptogens. Adaptogens are actually herbs that help your body adapt and manage stress. They support your adrenal glands, and they make you not so stressed out. I'm going to show you my 2 favorites, and maca is my 3rd favorite. One sec, guys. I always have a bottle of these with me. This bottle was open. I think my girlfriend took some last week because she was stressed out. Anyways, guys, here's the thing. I only take them when I need them. An adaptogen is not something you have to take every day. However, if you're a high-stress human being and you have the anxiety and the stress or the depression, this is going to help. 5-HTP also helps with depression, just so you guys know. So my two favorite adaptogens are in this product called Daytime Zen Stress Support. I know the owner of this company. I know the formulator. It's a man and his wife from Toronto, Ontario. It's one of the best formulas I've ever seen in my life for stress reduction. So why is it so good? It has my #1 herb that I love on this planet called rhodiola, okay? So guys, when you're looking for your adaptogens, the whole term was coined by a Russian scientist. For it to be a real adaptogen, it has to come from a cold, harsh climate or a hot, harsh climate with high winds, okay? So what happens with these adaptogens, and they make them so powerful for the human body to get adrenal support, is they have to protect themselves to stay alive also, just like we have to protect ourselves to stay alive. So they have to come from a harsh, harsh climate. A lot of them come from Russia, Siberia, Peru. That's where the majority come from. Now, my second favorite, so let's recap. #1 is rhodiola. It's already in this product. You can get it by itself. I just got lucky because this product has 4 known adaptogens. #2, my second favorite is called ashwagandha. You've probably heard of it. It's an Ayurvedic herb from India, which is a hot-ass country with a lot of wind. So of course, rhodiola and ashwagandha will go in and lower your cholesterol immediately, balance out the hormones in your body, your serotonin, your dopamine, and make you feel good, okay? So I also like this product because it's got L-theanine. If you know me, I love green tea matcha tea. I taught you how to make a green tea matcha tea yesterday while fasting because I'm not eating any food for 5 days. So L-theanine is an amino acid that is extracted from green tea matcha, okay? So that's also got a calming effect. That's why when you drink coffee, it's a drug, it's a stimulant. You get stimulated. It actually negatively stimulates your adrenal glands every day, causing adrenal fatigue, which is called adrenal insufficiency. If you go too long with adrenal insufficiency, it becomes Addison's disease. Candace was asking me about Addison's disease yesterday. It's also got something called Bacopa in here. Bacopa is another one of these amazing adaptogens, guys. So one of the keys with adaptogens is they have to be able to go into the human body and help you support the human body with no negative side effects. Every adaptogen that I take or I recommend for my clients, they are on the GRAS website. That's called GRAS, or generally recognized as safe. That means they can be taken with any medication. And you know, guys, people come in my program, I pull you off your medications immediately. No human should be taking drugs. You guys know all about Pfizer. They've been in business for 175 years and they've never cured one disease. So imagine what a company like that, who is a drug company, what are they doing for 175 years? Giving you drugs and getting you hooked. I just saw a great video today with RFK talking to Tucker Carlson. What a great interview. What a great chat. They're going to fix up the American health and wellness. They're going to get rid of the obesity, get rid of the overweight. They're going to really make a change, guys. And they were showing the numbers of ADHD kids and the number of obese people, how it's rising so bad from our choices, and everybody's on medication. It's the pharmaceutical industries. I think he said it was a $30 trillion industry just for cancer itself. It's over $1 million per person that gets cancer, and if they cure it, they don't have an income. So they can't cure cancer. They can't help you with diabetes. I can reverse your diabetes in 2 weeks through lifestyle choices, but people would rather just go take medication and listen to a doctor or a pharmacist, which is really sad, guys. So he asked about maca. Maca is a Peruvian root vegetable from Peru, okay? Comes from the harsh mountains up in the Andes Mountains, very, very cold, very, very windy there. And guess what? It has to be gelatinized for you to utilize it in your cells, which they're just removing the starch, guys. They're doing low heat transport and they're adding water to it. So it's a hydrophilic molecule. So maca is another really great product. Maca has other benefits for men and women though, that aren't just for stress reduction, okay? For my guys out there, you're all gonna love it. If you take maca, it will increase your libido. It will increase your testosterone production, and it will increase the amount of semen that you produce. So it is a good thing for a lot of these men that have load test. It's one of the things, along with Tomcat Ali, that I will put on my guys that want to increase their testosterone quickly. And as we know, guys, testosterone has dropped 30% in the last 4 decades, and men are starting to look and act like women. The government loves it because they want all this sick people. When you have high estrogen, it's not a good thing for a man. For a woman, it's okay when you're young to help with your bone density. But as you get older and pushing towards premenopause, you want your progesterone, estrogen, testosterone, and cortisol balanced. That's the first thing I do with every female client that comes in my program. We make sure your hormones are balanced. I will either send you to a functional doctor or I will try to help you find one, okay? And Sarah, don't worry, I'm still looking for you, my girl. So here's the thing, guys. We have to focus on the balance. The next thing we do is focus on the adrenal health and the thyroid health. Most women out there, and most women come into my program, they're already on synthetic thyroid. Synthrax or Synthroid are the top 2 medications that are sold over the market. That stops your thyroid from working for the rest of your life, and it makes you dependent on thyroid drugs. We will pull you off that, and I will tell you what to take, and eventually you'll be like me and on no medication for the rest of your life. So maca for the girls is a HRT. That's a hormone replacement therapy. So we're talking about balancing out estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, and cortisol, and maca can do that for women too. Sometimes it's not strong enough. I don't want to give you guys false hopes, but it is a good product. So these 2 are my favorite guys, rhodiola and ashwagandha, and I do love maca as well. I haven't taken maca in years, but it's an absolute beautiful product. So thanks so much for asking about cortisol. Thanks so much for asking about the adrenal glands. And thanks so much for asking about adaptogens, specifically maca. Hey, Crystal, what's up, girl? I hope you're having a great day. How are you and Kelsey doing? It's so good to see you on my live. Hope you're having an amazing Thursday. Randy said, stress and worry are the enemy and will break your mind and body down fast. Stay hard, stay honorable, love yourself, believe in strength, honor, and perseverance. I love Randy's comment here, guys. Just so you know, Randy's one of my clients that just dropped 32 pounds of body fat in 16 weeks, like all my clients do, and he is crushing his program and crushing his life. So the next question was, how do I feel about bacon? Bacon is a nasty food, okay, my friends? It's very high in saturated fat. Of course it fucking tastes good. Duh. You'd be an idiot if you didn't think bacon tastes good. It comes from one of the dirtiest animals on earth, okay, which is a pig. They live and root in their own shit. They have tons of parasites growing on them and in them. It is one of the most hardest animals, meat, to digest, absorb, and utilize into the human cells. So I don't eat pork. I don't put it in my body. I don't make bacon for my kids. I don't do any of that shit. We will buy turkey bacon or something like that if I want bacon. If my kids ever wanted bacon one day, I will go get them a pasture-raised pig from Sunshine Farms here in Calgary, Alberta, and I'll make them some bacon. I don't give a shit if they want to eat it. I'm not going to eat it, though. I'm not one of these fans of bacon. There's also other bacons out there you can use. Stay away from any of these vegan soy bullshit products because they are full of glyphosate and they are one of the #1 food allergens on the planet. They will increase estrogen in women to the point where you will get cancer in your body. I will guarantee it. So bacon, I wouldn't be a big fan of, my friend. There's lots of other foods out there that are delicious. You don't need to eat bacon. However, if you're having your free meal and you're having you're on the weekend, and this is how my program works, guys. You eat clean Monday to Friday. You do your best. You have your good protein, carbs, fat, and fiber. Follow my portions, follow my calories, and come the weekend, you can eat whatever the fuck you want in my program. So if you want to eat a whole pig, go for it. If you want to make a sandwich like my parents used to do, you get 2 pieces of your gluten-free or your sprouted organic bread. You put some bacon on there with some lettuce and tomatoes. Probably throw some mayo on there, cheese if you want, and go to town, guys. I don't eat gluten or dairy, but again, when you're on my program, you are allowed and available to eat what you want on the weekends. Those are called free meals, okay? When you have a free meal, it gives your body the essence and the brain the essence that I'm not being starved. I don't have restrictions. So if I want to have some fucking cheesecake on Saturday, I'm going to have some cheesecake on Saturday. Hey, I'm not saying to go out and eat a shitty cheesecake. I always buy the vegan one because there's no soy in it and there's no estrogens in it. So you guys will find out what you like for your free meals on the weekends. Okay, guys, I'm 45 messages behind. I'm going to catch up right now really quickly. I promised you, and Mike will remind you, I will catch up to your questions. Sarah said, what do you put in the ramen noodles that you bought yesterday? So the ones I made for my son on Monday, because he was homesick from school, and I made him food in front of you guys while I was making my green tea matcha tea. Monday, I really needed it. I haven't had any tea today, guys. I'm almost at 96 hours of no food. I won't eat till Friday night. I'm going to go a full 120 hours. I think Mike is doing the same thing. I don't have to eat Friday. I'm not even hungry, guys, but I definitely am going to eat because I promised the kids I would barbecue some steak. So all I put in his noodles yesterday was some garlic and onion powder. It's just organic spice that I buy at the store. And then he doesn't like pepper or anything like that. And then I put about 4 tablespoons of grass-fed butter in there. And that made it, he wanted it more like a soup, but that's all I put in there, guys. I didn't put any shit in there. If you buy ramen or Ichiban noodles from the dollar store, guys, there's about 400 toxic cancer-causing chemicals in that little powder pack. Even if you just ate the noodles, there's tons of videos going around with there's little bacteria and worms crawling all over those Ichiban noodles. They're so processed, guys. So just grab yourself some herbs, Sarah, whatever you like. Now, if I was gonna eat those noodles, I put some hot sauce in there, okay, guys? So what I do, hey, Billy, what's up, buddy? I'm just scrolling. I just saw you, my man. Hey, Cream Puff, hope you're having a great day. Hope you guys are crushing your Thursday. So yeah, so guys, when I eat stuff like that, I always put in hot sauce. I love Frank's hot sauce. I love sriracha. I also usually have some Thai spice here that I get at the organic market, and it's in a nice glass bottle, and it's just Thai. And that's why I make a lot of power bowls, guys, with my chicken and my steak and my salmon, and I just make rice and I put avocados in there, and I pick one of those spices because I like the spice, guys. My son hates hot sauce. He's not a fan yet. I think as he gets older, when I make him tacos, he's like, yeah, I don't even want salsa, Dad. It's all good. But I definitely, Sarah, would add some hot sauce in there too. You can even do cayenne pepper. Don't people get sick from raw chicken food poisoning? So Sarah, some people will get sick from raw chicken. They will. This is what I always tell my buddy. I'm always like, holy shit, man, how are you doing it? How do you eat? Like raw steak is easy. You can eat that every day. You can eat raw fish, sashimi style, right? However, raw chicken, you got to be careful with because of the salmonella and the poisoning. But he just makes sure that he gets good quality organic chicken and he cuts it up into little pieces. And he has never had salmonella in his life. He's very cautious with his cross-contamination. And yeah, he eats raw chicken every day. It's crazy. And he's a really fit guy, and he's older than me. He's 55, I'm 50. So it's pretty crazy how healthy this dude is. Oh, she's eating it with avocado. I love it. Oh, Mike got one for dinner tonight too. I love it. I just joined the live. I'm in adrenal fatigue, and I'm told I can't fast right now. Menko, who told you you couldn't fast because you have adrenal fatigue? That's number one, absolute bullshit. Number two, take an adaptogen while you fast. It will fix your adrenal fatigue in probably 48 hours, my friend. And if you need help with your nutrition and your workouts or anything else, just join my program, bro, and I'll help you out. All you have to do is go to my profile, guys, click on the link. The link is going to take you to my coaching application. That is 20 questions that you're going to answer for me, and I'm going to respond to you with all your answers and your results, and I'm going to tell you exactly what your problems are and what you need to do to fix them. Then I'm going to book a live call with you for 15 minutes, and you and I are going to get on the phone, and I'm going to take you through your results. I'm going to answer all your questions. I'm going to tell you how the program works, and if you're ready to actually get serious about your health and stop putting cancer-causing ingredients in your body all day, I will teach you how to eat properly. I will teach you how to exercise, and we will remove all the toxin poisons out of your house, including your toothbrush, your toothpaste, your floss. Everything you're doing, guys, from the time you wake up till the time you go to bed is poisoning you. And I will teach you how to remove all that shit out of your house. Even the sheets you're sleeping with are full of micro and nanoplastics. Just a little bit of a news flash for you guys. Micro and nanoplastics and bioplastics and forever chemicals never leave your body. So the more environmental pollution and toxic waste you keep putting into your body and you don't take them out, you're going to be in trouble, guys. That's why we're fasting too, guys, because you're sweating out the poison, right? Mike said he added an egg. Ooh, eggs would be great in there, guys. Peon said they're doing a 16 and 8 fast. So Peon, I would suggest going to watch my video. There's no point in doing intermittent fasting. That is a fad, okay? Intermittent fasting doesn't do shit for you guys. It produces people that are unhealthy and skinny fat people, okay? Unless you can go for 48 to 72 hours or more, there's no point in stopping eating, guys. The only reason humans fast is to get into something called autophagy. You cannot get the human body into autophagy unless you've had no food for 48 hours. So all this 16 and 8 bullshit just causes unhealthiness and causes people to have fat, loose skin, because all they've done is focused on weight loss, and they looked at the scale and they were a little lighter. Now they're the same fat person in a skinny body. That's all they are, guys. They're not healthy. They've got high cholesterol, high blood pressure. They've got all the same issues. So stop this nonsense of believing all the shit you read on the internet that intermittent fasting is fucking good for you. And lots of supplement companies suggest it too, guys. All the people doing intermittent fasting don't fucking look like they're healthy, and they're not on no medication. I will tell you that right now. Annika, my client in Sweden, is in the house. Annika, how are you today? I hope you're having an amazing, amazing, amazing day. I liked a picture of you and your husband and your dog this morning on Instagram when I was scrolling on the treadmill. Oh my God. Guys, go check out Annika's picture of her husband on the couch with their dog today. I won't tell you guys what the dog's doing, but it's classic. One of the coolest pictures I've ever seen. So how do I get the bad cortisol into the good? So I just explained to you, you're going to have to lower your cortisol through anti-aging de-stressing techniques. You can also, of course, do some adaptogens. You're going to have to do it yourself. Nobody can come along and save you, okay? So you're going to have to stop being stressed, have anxiety and depressed, and get a good mindset and start exercising and doing all the things that lower your stress on a daily basis, okay? That's the only way it works. So if you want help, my girl, like I said, go to the link in my profile, click on it, fill out my coaching application. It's 20 questions. It doesn't mean you're my client. It means I'm going to respond to you with a personal video, and I'll tell you all the problems you're having, and I'll tell you how to fix them, okay? Then we will jump on a live call. I've got 2 today. I have 1 or 2 every day, guys, and I have live calls, and that's when people join my program. So we have to get that cortisol dropped. All right, Caden is in the house, my man, my Australian man living in BC. What's up, Caden? I hope you're having a great day. How is your day going, my buddy? Adrenal fatigue and fasting. Yeah, Menko, I just explained to you. You can do fasting with adrenal fatigue. Once you give your body that break from the overload of food, if you guys go watch my video today, there's a very powerful saying in there from Dr. David Sinclair. Dr. David Sinclair is the #1 anti-aging longevity researcher on the planet. I showed his photo in my video so you guys know who he is. Now, he tells you, if every human on this planet just keeps gorging and gorging on food all day, guys, we're not designed like that. Nowhere in history did we ever live a convenient lifestyle where we could just order shit up on our phone right now and get a 3,000 calorie fucking Starbucks latte brought to our door with 300 cancer-causing corn syrup, garbage chemicals in it, guys. So if you just keep giving your body over and over and over, the body just says, hey, no problem. I don't need to fight off cancer. I don't need to fight off disease. I don't need to kill off all the parasites, bacteria, fungus, worms, and viruses living in my colon. I'm good. And they just keep feeding and feeding themselves. Most people, at least 75%, because we know 75% of humans are overweight and obese, at least those 75% of people probably eat 80% of their intake from processed foods. Now, they're telling you processed foods are amazing. They're telling you like cereal is better than steak now. That's how fucked up the American food pyramid is. They've got it upside down and backwards. All they tell you to eat now, guys, is processed shit, white, refined, bleached, packaged, man-made garbage in plastic bags and cardboard boxes. Genetically modified food is okay, and they keep telling you to eat all this lab-made food that's causing more cancer in humans because they're made from HeLa cells, which are cancer cells from a patient from 1950. So guys, it's absolutely disgusting. And then you've got the vegan mafia coming at you from California. These motherfuckers are rich. They're all millionaires. They're pushing all this bullshit that eating a vegan lifestyle and all these soy products that are full of glyphosate and are all genetically modified or going to help you get healthy, guys. They pushed that Game Changer documentary out last year. One of my buddies actually worked on it because he's a vegan and he's a professional triathlete, but he's a healthy vegan. There's not many out there, guys. But like I said, they're really trying to push this agenda of don't eat meat, don't eat that. Guys, meat is the #1 healthiest food on the planet, full of all kinds of iron and B vitamins and heme. Guys, I'm telling you, I eat red meat 3 times a day. Like I said, I'm 50 years old. I have a 6-pack year round and I'm on no medication. You can't find many 50-year-olds on earth that are not on 10 or 30 medications, guys. So you can do the adrenal fatigue and the fasting. No problem, my friend. Don't get scared. You are good. Mike is just asking if matcha in the green tea that you are talking about. Oh, is that mocha? There's no mocha in it, Mike. It's pure green tea matcha powder. No mocha. What I put in mine yesterday, Mike, was cappuccino stevia drops. Okay? That's what I did. Yeah. Oh, Billy's starting the cut today. I love it, bro. You got to let me know how it goes. Guys, Billy just got a brand new gym in his house. He's from Vancouver, British Columbia. He's one of our gym bros, and he's expecting a baby, so I'm looking forward to seeing your cut, buddy. Let me know how it's going. Billy also loves the peptides, and I love the peptides too. Oh, he said he bulked up a little too much. It's funny, Billy, because they blocked out that comment that you actually bulked up too much, which is really weird because maybe they don't like bulk. I don't know. There's keywords, guys, on TikTok where they just randomly pick people and they just like block out your comments or questions for me. And like I said, I always approve them and I unblock them so everybody can see them and we can answer your questions, guys. So Mike, when are you going to eat, my bro? I'm thinking I'm going to eat at 6 o'clock on Friday, which will put me at exactly 5 days of fasting and 120 hours without food. I promised the kiddos we'd barbecue some beautiful steaks. I'm going to make some guacamole. Mike, what are you going to have? And when are you breaking your fast, buddy? Sarah said, I bought the millet ramen today from Costco. Thank you again. You're so welcome, Sarah. Guys, I love to give my clients ideas, right? I really want them to eat the foods that they love. I want you to be eating foods that taste good. You don't have to stop eating bread, pasta, rice, potatoes. I will tell you all the alternatives to eat where you still feel satisfied and fulfilled, but you will also 100% lose 30 pounds of fat in 16 weeks. Everybody coming into my program, that's what they lose, and they maintain it. One of the biggest problems, guys, that I see on social media is there's all these so-called trainers and so-called influencers, and they're gonna show you how to lose weight, okay? It's actually not that fucking hard to lose weight, guys, okay? As I said earlier, you could eat Oreo cookies and fucking lose weight. It doesn't mean you're healthy, but I'm telling you, when you lose the weight that way, what happens? It all comes back because the diet and the meal plans and the foods are not sustainable, okay? So when you come into my program and you lose all your body fat and I teach you how to gain muscle and get lean and you have tons of strength, tons of flexibility, tons of endurance, guys, what's going to happen is you're going to keep the weight off for the rest of your life because my program is a balanced 80-20 program that teaches you how to live like this for the rest of your life. I'm 50. I look the same as I do right now when I was 20 years old, guys. I have never gone up and down in weight unless I wanted to. And I competed as a professional bodybuilder for 10 years. And that is the only time I went up and down in weight because I did it on purpose. I don't just sit around and eat shitty food so I can gain weight and feel like shit all day, guys. The average human, guys, has no idea how to eat. They have no clue. They go to the store, they buy the ultra-processed garbage, they go through the drive-thru 4 or 5 times a week, they're addicted to sugar, they're addicted to coffee, the 2 free drugs on the planet that make you sick, and then by 30, they're already put on medication, guys. The minute you go on medication, there's a negative side effect for that one, and they start giving you more medication. First, it's cholesterol, then it's blood pressure, then you need something to help you go poop, then you need something for your stress, or you got anxiety, or you're depressed. They actually tell you you got problems and you think, holy shit, maybe I need a fucking pill for it. Maybe I am depressed. I don't know, shit, okay, give me a drug. This is the biggest problem, guys, in the world is these pharmaceutical companies that aren't looking to help you. They're not looking for the root cause of your problem because they don't give a fuck about your health. Without your health, guys, you're sick. So they profit off you every day. Imagine me, I'm 50 years old, I'm on no medication. Do you think they like people like me? Fuck no, because I haven't bought into their bullshit system, and I refuse to take medication because I don't need medication. So guys, once you start going the healthy way and your energy is good all day and you have a flat stomach and you don't have digestive issues and you go to the washroom and have proper bowel movements 3 or 4 times a day, your life gets good. It gets really good. So Sarah, you're so welcome, my girl. You're so welcome. Abby, how are you, my girl? Hope you're having a great day. I'm going to be talking to Abby at 3:30 today. So Abby, thanks for coming into the live. I can't wait to get you going on the program, girl. You are rocking. My thoughts on lithium orotate for neurotransmitter. It's up to you, bro. Okay, I haven't used it before. It's up to you. Talk to a functional doctor. Get your levels tested before you do anything, okay? You don't need it. I'll tell you that right now. Don't go buy fucking supplements or listen to all this bullshit all over social media that you need something. There are only 5 supplements on earth that I put every human on, and you are deficient in all 5 of them. That is all you need to start. Don't go out there and start taking shit if you don't need it. If one of my clients comes to me and they got a problem with their adrenals or a problem with their sleep or a problem with bowel movements, I will tell you what to take. Like I said, I've been training clients for 32 years. I've been working in the supplement industry for 22 years. So I'll tell you what to take, bro. But it's totally up to you. It's your choice. I don't know if Mike has the ramen down in the US. Hey, Sammy Squats, what's up, my girl? I hope you're having a great day. I remember you from yesterday. How is your day going, girl? Happy Thursday. We just talked about stress and adaptogens, and now we're going to talk a little bit about fasting while I answer all these questions. So I hope everybody's having a great day. Make sure you guys go watch my video that I posted at 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time and the one I posted last night. Okay, Sarah, Emily, not the one I did see on the shelf in Costco. They probably have a different one in the US, Sarah, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing. Sarah, is Abby, I think Abby's asking Sarah how long she's been in the program. Yeah, Sarah is like crushing the program. I'm just going to tell you, Abby, right now, she's down like 16 pounds in 6 weeks, I think. Like just, and she moved all the way from Alberta to Ontario. That is a stressful situation, guys. So I know. It's just one of those things. Yeah, she's getting amazing progress. She's getting fit. She's building muscle. She's dropping fat. Oh, I love it. Yeah, and you guys will meet each other if Abby does join the program this week. You guys will meet each other in the private Facebook group. Abby, I saw you already tried to get into the private Facebook group. I actually reserved that one just for my clients. I do have a free Facebook group also on Facebook, guys, for everybody. But the one that you were trying to join, Abby, it's just for my clients. So if you join, you're in for sure. Chelsea said, is first time fasting with hypoglycemic hard to try? Okay, guys, so this is a really good question. I love this question from Chelsea, guys. So if you're not familiar with hyperglycemia or hypoglycemia, one is high blood sugar and one is a low blood sugar, okay? So what happens, guys, when you eat sugar is your body creates more insulin. We've been through this 100 times. The sugar gets in the blood, the sugar goes up, the brain tells the pancreas, bring out the insulin, down comes the sugar, but you're storing fat all day long now. So this is what society and your lifestyle and your environment has produced. Whatever foods you put in your mouth, and this is the video I made last night while I was sitting on my couch. Actually, sorry, I was sitting at my kitchen table. Every time you put food in your mouth, that's the action, there's gonna be a reaction. Your body will either tell you, hey, I'm gonna be healthy and burn fat, or hey, I'm getting sick and I'm gonna store fat all day. Your blood sugar controls it. So she's asking if she can fast and how challenging it is if you either have high blood sugar or low blood sugar. Now, it doesn't matter which one you have because the first 16 hours of not eating food, everybody's blood sugar balances because you're not putting white, processed, refined, bleached, garbage, man-made foods in the body. The body's pancreas, the body's liver will automatically start rebuilding and supporting itself, right? So as you know, once you get 48 hours into your fast, you're into autophagy. That's when the protein chaperones start kicking all the little undigested proteins, all the toxins, the parasites, the worms out of your body and killing off all the dead cells. That's why there's no point in fasting unless you can go past 48 hours. You only get into autophagy after 48 hours of no food. After 72 hours of no food, which me and Mike are both in right now, we're in something called chaperone-mediated autophagy. That means there's 3 really magical things that happen. I just posted that video on YouTube like yesterday, guys, of the 3 top things that happen when you go for 72 hours without food. And if you want to watch that video, you go ahead to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, follow me, and I put 3 videos a week on YouTube as well. So, guys, you'll have no problem if you have diabetes, or anything like that. The only diabetes you have to be careful with fasting is type 1 diabetes, because your alpha and beta cells have been damaged in your pancreas. They don't work properly anymore. So you can't just make insulin, and glucagon doesn't work properly in your body either. So what's going to happen, guys, is you can't get that balanced blood sugar. So I do have type 1 diabetic clients. We can usually get 24 to 48 hours of fasting in, and they usually have to stop. And guys, we have to stop if you have to stop. Someone who's just a type 2 diabetic, like I said, I can cure that in 2 weeks. There's no problem whatsoever. I have so many clients, guys, that come in my program every week, and they're like, oh my God, my doctor told me I'm a diabetic, and I'm fat, and I'm overweight, and I have no energy, and I got a big belly, and I don't know what to do. Guess what? In 2 weeks, the doctor's like, you're not diabetic anymore. I have fixed it. I have reversed it in 2 weeks through your lifestyle changes. Okay, it's that easy. So Chelsea, you can fast, no problem. It will normalize your blood sugar, okay? My dad is a diabetic and he'll literally eat cookies from Costco with butter. I tried and he doesn't care. This is so unhealthy, guys, and so sad to see some of the responses that we get from Sarah and Kelly and the family members, okay? They come into the program and somebody starts getting healthy, and then they start really noticing like how sick and unhealthy people are. They're overweight, they're obese, they got no energy, no libido, no sex drive, horrible sleep, they have stress going through the roof. And then the healthy person is like, hey, well, guess what? I'm doing this program and I've lost like 30 pounds of fat in 16 weeks. I'm off all my medications. I feel great. I could run like 10 miles right now, no problem. I sleep 8 to 9 hours a night uninterrupted, and I have no stress. And you know what the people say? I don't care. I can't put my cookies and my butter down, or I can't stop drinking alcohol and coffee and tap water. Sorry, I don't care. These are the exact people that die before 72. And it's unfortunate, but it happens, guys. 72 is the life expectancy. There are 4 things that I get every person that comes into my program to do immediately. You guys don't even know what they are probably. The 4 things that I get every client to do to come into my program are all biohacking, anti-aging, longevity techniques. They will add 10 to 20 years to your life just making those 4 changes, guys. So it's so sad. Mike said, I don't even know how people can stay on a vegan diet. I agree with Mike, guys. I don't know how they can either. Unless you're doing it really well, guys, it is really crazy that these people think the vegan lifestyle is healthy. Okay, Candace, my girl, I saw a couple questions from you on TikTok, on Instagram, and I got to answer it for you. She said, Daya's key lime pie is really good. You know, I tried that one, Candace. I didn't like it at all. Yeah, I'm more of a white or dark or chocolate cheesecake guy, and then I put on my organic raspberries and all the stuff I want. Hey, Paul's going to actually be working in your neck of the woods for a while in Calgary. Hey, that is cool. Where is he working, Candace? So bummed I don't think the Costco here in St. Albert has the grass-fed burgers. They're not everywhere, Candace. I agree. I get the grass-fed beef burgers at my Costco. They've actually ran out twice since I started buying them, Candace, because I eat one a day. So I buy 3 or 4 packs at a time, shove them in my freezer, and they're 24 packs, so I rarely ever run out. But 100% Candace, just keep looking. You could also go into Edmonton and probably get them there, right? Billy said he bulked up about 10 pounds more than I should have. This happens, guys. It happens. Mike said he's going to eat tomorrow too, and I will breathe. I love it, Mike. Me and Mike are both breaking our fasts tomorrow, guys. We're both going to do 120 hours, which is 5 full days of fasting, and it's a beautiful thing. I can't wait, Mike. Cream Puff says, it's amazing to see how the snack cookie bread aisles have gone 1,000% in the last 20 years. This is so true, and what a great comment, Cream Puff. Thank you. If you walk down the snack aisle, the cookie aisle, the pastries, the bread, the pastas, the bagels, it's half the store, guys. You know, it's so crazy because I saw another video this morning, and I say this to people all the time, and I've been working in the health and wellness supplement industry for 22 years. I've been a pretty healthy guy my whole life. Thankfully, I was raised on a farm and we killed our own animals. We didn't inject them with BGH. We didn't inject them with vaccines and you know, antibiotics. My mom had our garden. We had all our own food. So did her parents. I was lucky, guys. But here's the problem. When you go into a grocery store, and just think about it, like all you have to do is listen to this sentence. There's a health food section in the grocery store. So we all go to the grocery store probably 2-3 times a week. The fact that they have to make a health food section, what the fuck is the rest of the store, right? The health food section might be 10 or 20%. Well, what is the rest of it then? It's all fucking toxic garbage to make you sick and keep you sick. It's a known fact, guys. So it's amazing how stupid they are, but again, let's go past how stupid the scientists are and all these companies like Kellogg's, who they're having a big push to move off the shelf right now. How stupid are the people buying the shit that they know is not healthy? It's your choice, guys. It's all about choices. You know, life gets to us sometimes, but it's all good. I'm excited to get lean. This is true, Billy. Life can get you. You can eat more calories for 6 months, put on 10 pounds, very easy, and who knows, right? So it does feel good, guys, to be lean and mean and have lots of energy all day. I'll tell you that. I would never, ever let myself get overweight, obese, fat, whatever you want to call it. I'm too vain, guys. I love the way I look. I love the way I feel. I have tons of energy, and I don't think that looks good. It's also very detrimental to the human body and humans' health, right? Try hard comedy. Does your stomach hurt after you break your fast after that long? So this is a really, really good question here. And I'm going to answer Mike too here, because I asked Mike what he's going to eat too, right? So Mike said he's going to break his fast with bone broth. I'm doing bone broth tomorrow also. And then cod, and then I'm going to eat a balanced meal 1 hour after. So Mike's going to do bone broth and pure fish. I'm going to do bone broth and then steak with guacamole, avocados, and I'll probably have some organic corn chips and possibly salsa too. That'll be my first meal. Then I'm probably going to eat again later on. I don't know what we're going to have. So your stomach doesn't hurt if you do it properly. Your body's wanting food, okay? So just imagine all these humans on earth are just bombarding themselves with food all day. I like to call it gorging. That's what humans do. They just keep eating and eating and eating. The human body was never like that, guys. No culture in history ever just had food available for them all of the time until agriculture became crazy and toxic, which is late 1970s, right when I was born. I was born in the early 1970s. So about 50 years ago, it got really bad. And unfortunately, humans don't give their digestive system a break. Your digestive system, guys, is 27 to 30 feet long. Your colon, which is where everything comes out and stores, and as you know, you can get fecal impaction in there really easily, which is undigested shit that used to be fermenting in your gut from all the junk you ate, and it gets packed into your colon. That's where all the parasites, the worms, the bacteria, the fungus, the yeast, specifically Candida albicans, loves to live in your colon. So if you don't ever give that digestive tract a break, or all the body systems in your body a break, they just get clogged up and accumulated with poison, toxins, environmental pollution, and it never goes away. So a lot of people after fasting the first time go eat a bunch of junk. Oh, I need a burger, I need a pizza, I need this, I need that. That will fill up your glycogen stores fast, but it won't make you feel good. People that know better and eat pretty healthy on a regular basis, like Mike and I, we're going to go either have some bone broth or some coconut kefir, unless you can get raw kefir. And that's going to really get your body set up with good bacteria, good collagen, good protein, good vitamins, good minerals, and then your body can eat real food. They do say to eat soft foods first. Avocados, potatoes, lots of vegetables, carrots, squash, turnips, whatever you like. Beets are great. But I'm going right into a steak because I love steak. I'll probably eat some guac first though. I'll probably be eating my chips and guac while I'm cooking my steak because that's what I really want, guys. Like I said, I know a lot of people that come off a fast and they're so addicted to sugar before they started the fast. That's all they can think about. I haven't even thought about food in like 4 days. How about you, Mike? Like if I think about food, my mouth starts to water and I just stop it. Like last night, one of my buddies came over and he had some Ito Japan. And that's one of my favorites, guys. I get the steak with the shrimp and I'll sumo size it and pound it with some nice rice and veggies and my sriracha sauce. And I don't get much of the sauce, right? It's all pure sugar. But when I smelt it, my mouth watered. I was watching my hockey game. And yes, my team won in overtime, 6-5 last night. Who the hell scored the goal? Sid the Kid, who got his 1,600 point last night and set up Evgeny Malkin for his 500th goal. So last night was a good night. But the minute he went downstairs, boom, I wasn't hungry again. I never thought about food. And me and my son were actually watching a movie after that, after we sat in the hot tub, and he was eating a bunch of food. He had some spinach. He had some nacho chips. He had mussels for dinner. I made him a nice dinner. And I'll tell you guys, it doesn't really bother me at all. And my stomach never hurts when I eat after, guys. Robert, hey, Jason, you should post up some of your stage pics one day. That would be awesome to see. Robert, you know what? It's so hard to post stage pics on TikTok. All my bodybuilding stage photos are on Instagram and Facebook. So you guys can see me like ripped and bodybuilding at 130 pounds, winning the Canadian Nationals on Instagram and Facebook. There are quite a few videos that I've done that are called trend videos from CapCut that have my bodybuilding posing routine from when I won the Canadian Nationals. And some of them do have photos of me in posing trunks, but you'd have to like scram through them, right? So Robert, I wish I could, buddy. There are some videos though that I have on TikTok that show me. Chelsea said, where are you from? You have great advice. Hey, Chelsea, I'm in Calgary, Alberta, which is in Western Canada, but I am an online trainer. That's what I do for a living. I've been training clients for 32 years. I was a professional bodybuilder, drug tested for 10 years, and I've trained over 5,000 clients. So yeah, I have clients in Australia, Dubai, New Zealand, the UK. I've got clients in Ireland, Scotland, every state in the US, every province in Canada. I have clients from all over the world, guys. So it's one of the things that I'm really passionate about and I love, and I want people healthy. And the more people that we get out there like me helping people get healthy, the whole world can change, guys. And that's what it's all about. It's actually living a long, healthy life. And you know what? Longevity is one of my passions, guys. I do 15 things every day that are anti-aging biohack techniques, okay? And that's also why I'm reading the Superhuman book too, because I'd say the top 3 longevity experts on the planet who are biohackers are David Asprey. So if you don't know who he is, he used to have the Bulletproof Coffee. I just started reading his new book. I love Ben Greenfield. He's another anti-aging biohacker. He's an amazing physical condition. He's a great dad. I watch his videos. And then we've got Dr. David Sinclair, who I really push to people. He's not in great shape or anything. His skin looks great. But don't forget, he's the guy that's done all the research on sirtuin genes, on lengthening telomeres, on getting yourself more brain-derived neurotropic factor. He's the guy that I learned about fasting from, especially autophagy and chaperone-mediated autophagy. So like I told you guys earlier, Chelsea, where are you from? Me and Mike are both well past 72 hours of no food. We are in something called chaperone-mediated autophagy, okay? Oh, she knew I was Canadian. I could tell, I should say. I don't have an American accent or an Australia accent, UK accent, you got it. Abby said, no worries. I figured it was a client-based afterwards. No worries. Abby, if you join the program today, you'll be in there tonight. And I go live in there too. And we've got all the recipes in there. We've got the cancer-causing ingredients listed in there. You can go back for 4 years, Abby, and watch all my live videos for 4 years on Facebook. Every one of them has been saved to the private Facebook group. Mike, your comment got blocked, buddy. It just said it's expensive. It does a very accurate test on your full body mass index. Yeah, I must have missed. How accurate are the body composition scales? Oh, you know what happened, guys? It really pushed forward. Sorry, guys. Oh, I've got to do the puzzle piece, guys. I've got to slide the puzzle piece on TikTok just so they'll let me stay talking with you guys. Oh, there we go. Thanks for explaining. Chelsea, no problem, my girl. Mike said, that's why I do trend. Hey, Mike, if you want to do trend, you fucking stick that shit up your ass and be a big zit head roid freak. Nobody fucking cares about your steroid abuse on my live. And if you don't know how to fast, you'll just be an unhealthy person for the rest of your life. Your opinion on sourdough bread. Sourdough bread is no different than any bread, guys. It's man-made, okay? What do you think man-made foods are? They're white, refined, bleached, packaged food. You technically shouldn't be putting any food in your body, Chelsea, unless you can pull it out of the earth, take it off a tree, get it out of the ocean, or kill an animal on the ground that's been running around freely. You shouldn't be putting other foods in your body, guys. All that shit like pasta and bread, it's all man-made garbage, guys. Sourdough is no different than any other bread on this planet. It is full of gluten, and it's going to make you have a fat belly, and you'll be bloated all the time. Happy Friday. I saw the BioSteel at Safeway, the electrolytes, and the liquid form. I'm just drinking the blue raspberry right now, Banana Manamanza. I got mine at Costco, and it's actually pretty tasty. Just so you guys know, though, just so you know, I only used half of the pack. And these are foil packs, guys. They're not plastic inside. They're actually foil packs, which does cut down the micro and nano plastics by 80%. I wasn't sure, but these are like the Tetras, guys. So as you know, I do put my clients on protein powder if they want to use it. If you buy a tub of protein powder like this, that's in a plastic container, it is leaching xenoestrogens and micro and nanoplastics all day long into your protein powder. If you go buy the one in the pouch, like I recommend, it cuts your micro and nanoplastics down 80%. And so does this. So I only used about a quarter of this pack, guys. I hardly put anything in here. I'm going to drop a little bit more in, but I'll give the rest of that to my son when he gets home because he's a very active dude. And we're going to go do some grocery shopping, but I can't drink one of these packs all by itself, guys. Did you get them, Banana Manza? Did you try them out? Did you like them? How accurate are body composition scales? So, Billy, those are one of the most inaccurate things that you could do, okay? Every time you guys think you're getting a body fat test and they're putting two little electrodes on your body or you're standing on a scale, what it's doing is it's running a current through your body fluids, okay? I'm sure you guys understand that you have something in the human body called a circadian rhythm. It is changing sometimes every 5 minutes, sometimes every 24 hours. It goes with the tidal wave pull of the ocean and the sun and the moon and the mountains, okay? So that gravitational pull changes your circadian rhythm in the human body. When the seasons change, and I tell you guys that's the best time to detox and kill off all your parasites and worms, when that change happens, guys, all the little sugar mongers come out in your body and they want food. So that's the best time to detox, guys. We should be detoxing 4 times per year. I try to get my clients to do it at least 2 to 3 times a year, and then they fast every week or they fast every month. So Billy, when they run a current through your body systems like that or your fluids, what happens is you're getting very inaccurate reads. When I worked in the cruise ship, we used those bioimpedance machines. So I could do anybody's body fat like 10 times in a row, and I would get 10 different numbers, guys. I'd get 12%, 17%, 23%. They are so fucking inaccurate, guys. So don't ever go to a gym and let them talk you into getting this percentage body fat test, because it's going to put you super high, and then they're going to try to sell you a package and a meal program, right? So the only thing that's very accurate is either a caliper test, which is what I use with my clients, because I can do the exact same pinch test every time I see them. So it's very accurate, but the most accurate is underwater weighing, okay? We have one at the university here. It's about $300 though to get your body fat analysis done when they put you in the chamber, like Mike said, and they make you way underwater. Now they're going to separate your fat and your muscle and your bone and your organ properly. It's really hard to do it, guys, without that machine, but it's super, super expensive. So Billy, don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. Get yourself a caliper tester. You can do yourself, guys, but make sure you mark on your body where you're testing. You will need a formula. I have one built into my computer. And when I do body fat tests on my clients, especially my competitive athletes, I see them once a week or once a month, and we test their body fat, and it's super, super accurate. Yeah, it does test your full body mass index too, Billy. You get a lot of readouts from that underwater weighing test. Can you explain the infrared sauna if you have time? Cream Puff, I sure can, guys. As you know, guys, I sit in my infrared sauna every day. I just actually recommended one to one of my clients. You guys all know Kendra, who just got married, and I used her for my testimonial last week. So she has bought the same alkaline water machine that I have in my house, and she is also looking at buying an infrared sauna right now. So I was just actually recommending it to her this morning when I was sitting in my infrared sauna. So infrared light and heat, guys, is very healing to the cells, okay? So that's why you want to be either holding the panels in front of your face. Any of my clients that don't want to purchase a sauna, or they think it's too expensive, or they just don't have room in their house, what I do is I get them to buy the panels, and they put them in front of their face for 30 or 40 minutes per day. It will do the same thing. What the infrared light does is goes into your body and your cells and detoxes all of the heavy metals, the microplastics, all the toxic chemicals, the poison, the environmental pollution that you're breathing in and sucking in and eating and drinking all day. The infrared sauna removes that. It starts taking it out of your skin and making you sweat that out of your body. So the second thing it does is increase circulation, okay? So the circulation in your body, it makes your heart rate faster. When I go sit in my sauna for 40 minutes, guys, it's like I'm doing another 40-minute session of cardio. This is probably why I stay super lean, because I go to the gym, I do a warm-up, I do 30 minutes of weights, I do 30 minutes of HIIT training, which is the #1 fat loss cardio on the planet, and why my clients' bellies go flat so fast. And then I sit in my sauna like right when I get home. So it's like me doing another 30 to 40 minutes of cardio. When I do 30 minutes of cardio at the gym, I'm burning 500 calories, guys. I'm not doing little crybaby walking on the fucking treadmill like I think I'm gonna put steps in cardio. I do high intense training 5 times per week, guys. So the infrared sauna is gonna really increase circulation, which in turn increases your immune system, creates more white and blood cells, so your macrophages in the body. There's a lot of benefits to the sauna, guys. I'm just kind of telling you the top ones. It's going to make your hair, skin, and nails glow too, because it's so good for detoxing the skin and the cells, right? So if you have any muscular issues, like I train pretty heavy with weights, I never have soreness, guys. I come home and I've drank my branch chains and I have no muscle soreness after a heavy arm workout. Now, don't forget, guys, I don't eat industrial seed oils. The rest of the world pounds omega-6 vegetable oils all day long. It's in every product on the shelf at the grocery store, and it's causing you poison in your body. It's causing arachidonic acid to be produced, which is toxic to the human body. We need a 2-1-1 ratio of omega-3, 6, 9 for our bodies to function properly. What humans are doing as a species right now are eating 50 to 60 times more omega-6 than omega-3. It's causing an imbalance, and it's linked to every major disease on the planet. So they've been telling you, hey, it's okay to eat vegetable oil. It's so good for you. Canola, safflower, sunflower, peanut oil, all these oils that are in all the products, the rape seeds, the cottonseed, the soybean oil. Guys, it's causing you to be sick. It will kill you eventually. It is hydraulic fluid that used to be used in cars, and now they have no need for it. Hey, Adrian, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, my man. How's your team doing this year, bro? We got Adrian in the house on my Instagram. Hope you're having a great day, Adrian. How are the Maple Leafs doing this year, bro? Do you believe people can destroy cancer cells? Diz, this is a great question, guys. You know I'm all about the cancer talk, right? And if we keep talking about cancer, guys, we might get blocked today and kicked right off the internet. I'll tell you that right now. But let's try to say the big C, because TikTok filters that shit out too. So the #1 thing, guys, that you have to understand is 1 out of 2 humans die from cancer. From the moment you wake up every day till the moment you go to bed, every human on earth are poisoned by cancer-causing ingredients. They're in all your hygienic products. They're in all your cleaning products. They're in everything you do all day long. So don't ever be surprised that 50% of humans will die from cancer. 50% of humans also die from cardiovascular disease. There's more people dying from CVD than actually cancer. Now, I want to tell you 2 things about the big C. #1, it needs a fuel supply. So here's the deal. Even if cancer wanted to grow in my body right now, it cannot. I have not had food for more than 100 hours. I'm going to go right till tomorrow night to 120 hours with no food. Cancer cannot live, neither can any disease or parasite or worm or bacteria or fungus or yeast such as Candida albicans. They can't live in that body. So right now, I'm disease free. Just like Mike. We've both been gone over 100 hours with no food. Nothing can grow in our body. Our body is right now killing off anything in the body that is trying to attack us, including our gut health is getting super, super healthy. As you guys know, the gut is the second brain. The minute those bacteria in your gut get overtaken by negative bacteria, parasites, and worms, you're going to have bad digestion, bloating, gas, indigestion, acid reflux, diarrhea, constipation. Almost every human on earth, guys, has a digestive disorder, and it's because of their gut health, okay? So number one thing, bro, yes, you can kill cancer cells off very easily by not eating food. So if you do that every week or every month like I do and my clients do, you have no chance to get it. Even if you had it, all you have to do is stop eating. You'll kill it off yourself. They don't need chemo. Guys, they just showed that ivermectin can actually do all the same things towards cancer that chemotherapy drugs can do. Guys, chemo kills all your good cells off too. Radiation and chemo aren't the best things you should be doing if you get the big C. If I were you, I would get your ass into some ozone treatments and oxygenate your body and stop eating food. It can't live in that body. Number two, cancer cannot live in an alkaline body. We've talked about me drinking alkaline water today right here. Guess what? Humans are very acidic species because they drink coffee all day. Coffee is the number one acidic food on the planet. Every time you put caffeine or acidic foods, such as all processed foods that I talked to you guys about earlier, are acidic. Anything white, bleached, refined, packaged, or processed increases your acid ash in your body. So when you're eating good, clean foods to make your body alkaline, it's increasing your oxygenation. When you're doing the acidic lifestyle, you're decreasing the oxygenation. Okay, so here's how it works. Cancer can't live in your body if you're alkaline. So when you're fasting, you're perfectly alkaline too. So if you're an acidic human and you're eating all this toxic shit, you've got a huge percentage of getting, not just cancer, guys, all the stuff I mentioned. Dementia, Alzheimer's, diabetes, cardiovascular, stroke is the number 3 cause of death. So you can kill them off very easily, guys. Here's the thing. They don't want you to kill cancer. I just explained to you guys, it's a $30 trillion a year income for the pharmaceutical companies, okay? It's almost $1 million per person that they spend treating cancer, and they make you sick. You're gonna die anyways. We know this for a fact, guys. So if you changed your lifestyle immediately, it couldn't be in your body. It cannot, guys. I have clients that have come to me with cancer, and we started fasting, and it's gone. It's completely gone out of their body. Hey, Bobby, what's up, my bro? Hope you're having a great day. Happy Thursday, my man. Thanks for coming into my Instagram live. Abby said, I'm looking forward to chatting with you later. That'll be my fun activity for the night. Sounds good. Sounds good, Abby. I love it. I love it. I love it. And yeah, you can watch as many videos as you like. But I'll tell you one thing, Abby, when you join my program, the best thing that you get is a 17-page document that is a university course that I produced. It will tell you everything you ever need to know about getting healthy, getting the cancer-causing ingredients out of your food, out of your water, out of your house, changing up your clothes, changing up your toothpaste, your toothbrush, your deodorant, your shampoo. Everything you do, guys, I'm not joking. Everything you do is poisoning you constantly, nonstop, all day long. And I'll show you how to stop all that shit. Mike, thank you so much. Mike's just reminding you guys, I am going to be 100% answering all your questions. Sarah, what was the product that helps with the thyroid function? Ocean Bladder-Act. Yeah, it's Ocean Bladder-Act, which is kelp. I can tell you it's called kelp. Kelp is a blue-green algae from the ocean. It is full of iodine naturally. So anybody that actually has thyroid issues, or you've been pulled off of thyroid meds or put on thyroid meds, if you take kelp, which is Ocean Bladder-Act, it will help nourish your thyroid by itself and make the thyroid work effectively. So get that, Sarah, for sure, and let me know how you like it. Oops, Bananarama said it's Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday. Hey, my man, what's up? Abdul, what's going on? Life is tough, but don't let the problems around you stop you from moving. I agree, guys. Guys, being active and being mobile and riding a bike or jogging or doing whatever you want to do is a choice. Don't let your little issues in life that are trying to bring you down allow it to stop you from reaching your goals. That's what Abdul's saying here. Problems with the professor and then your life in general. Are you having issues at school, bro? Erica said your thoughts about cold plunging, please. Erica, I cold plunge every day. So I don't jump into a cold plunge. I do have an infrared sauna in my house. I do have a hot tub out back. Actually, the best thing you could do, guys, is do hot to cold therapy. All the research actually shows if you go hot shower to cold shower, it's better. Or if I go from my hot tub to a cold shower and back and forth, it's better. Or if I jump out of my 77-degree infrared sauna into cold and go back, it's actually better for you. But cold plungers are good, guys. You don't need a big tub. You don't need ice. All you need to do is at the end of every hot shower that you have every day, let the cold water turn it right from hot to cold. And I want you to blast it on your chest, right up here by your thymus gland. And you can also let it hit the back of your neck. That will help with your brain-derived neurotropic factor, probably increase 1,000%, guys. The more BDNF you can produce, that's when you are creating new brain cells. Guys, people are killing brain cells off all day long from all the stupid shit they're doing. So as many biohacks and anti-aging longevity things that you can do every day, I do 15 of them every day, guys. They're just like a habit for me. It's a routine. I do 15 anti-aging biohack techniques, and one of them is fasting every month for 5 to 7 days. And as you guys know, I'm almost at 4 days of fasting, and I will go another full day. But yes, the cold plunging works well, guys. It really does. So that's a good question, Erica. I like that question. Queen Star says, how do you eat alkaline foods? Susie, I don't have a book, but what I have is a 17-page university course that I have designed for my clients. It's just like a book. I actually wrote a book years ago, and I made a nutrition video that my brother and I were planning to sell. And then, you know what, we just didn't eventually do it. But one of these days, I'm going to put all my info into a book, and I will sell it to you guys. How do you eat alkaline foods? You have to, number one, know what alkaline foods are, and then you start eating them. It's pretty simple. All greens are alkaline, just so you know, okay? Stop drinking coffee. That's the most acidic thing on the planet. Stop putting white, refined, bleached, packaged, man-made, garbage, ultra-processed foods in your body. They're all acidic, and all whole foods, which I just told you guys, if you can't take it off a tree, or you can't pull it out of the soil, or you can't kill the animal on the ground, or you can't wildly catch this fish and seafood, don't put it in your body, guys, because it's all alkaline forming in the body. Now, we all know about lemons and limes. They're very acidic to eat, but when you eat lemons and limes in the body turns it into an alkaline food. Coffee just keeps getting more acidic every time you put it in your body, guys. So I wish I had a book, Susie. Susie, if you want to come into my program, I'll tell you how to get information. You just go to my profile, and it doesn't matter if it's on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, or my website. There's a link there. It's the same link. That's how you get in touch with me. It's a coaching application. What you're going to do is just answer 20 questions for me. I want to know everything what you're doing, and then I want to see a photo of you so I can tell what's going on in your body. Is it your adrenal glands? Is it your thyroid? Is it your hormones? What's your problem? I'm going to shoot you a personal video today telling you exactly what you need to do. And then you and I book a live call like I'm doing with Abby here in an hour. And we're going to go through it together. And if you're totally into the program and you get all your questions answered, I'll get you started and I'll teach you how to do everything. And then you get my 17-page university course. And it tells you how to clean up your lifestyle 100%. If I start fasting, can I drink water? Yes, drink water, tea, coffee, branched chain aminos. You can drink stevia pops. You can drink electrolytes, which I'm drinking. I'm not a fan of people drinking coffee while they're fasting, guys. But if you can't stop it, you can't stop it. I understand, okay? So yes, water is the best thing, my bro. I'm just catching up right now, guys. Can you show me the one you drink with water? I'm drinking the BioSteel electrolytes, But the branch chain amino product that I drink is in a green container, and it's just branch chains. Hey, GFF, what's up, girl? Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for coming into my Instagram and TikTok live. Where are you from? How's your day going? Hope you are crushing it. Happy Thursday, my girl. You're welcome, Erica. You are so welcome. Susie, you're welcome. I appreciate you guys for coming into my live. Okay, guys, I'm going to head out because I have an appointment on the phone up in my office.